Warning, energy levels low. Burst neutralized. Please, take a break.
After all that focused work, these mountain roads are really kicking my ass.
Just hang in there. A little farther west and we'll be out of the Adali region.
About time for
Do
a
you
rest.
need me to carry you, Ray?
That's not what I meant, damn it.
Me?
Anyone need help?
Prep for engagement.
Uh-huh.
Locked on. Say goodbye. In my sights. Stay where you are. Destroy. Say goodbye. Keep your distance. Insufficient. Nowhere to run. Let it fly. To infinity!
You're surprisingly more used to traveling on foot than I thought, Uncle Midas.
Surprisingly, don't treat me like I'm geriatric. I'll have you know I'm younger than Marcus. I regularly had to travel south to Larkus and Rythel from Ada for supplies on foot.
Then you must have taken this route often.
Precisely.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
Advancing. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Critical. Insufficient. Dominant. Stay where you are. Hostile. Nowhere to run.
That's over.
I will attack simultaneously.
Prepare yourself.
I got it.
Nowhere to run. Destroyed. No match of a challenge. If we pass through here to the south, we will be in the Larkus region. Prepare yourself.
I got
This
this.
could be a blast.
Stay where you are. Neutralize. Destroy. Target acquired. I have acquired something of note.
Okay, we're in the Larkus region now, right?
Indeed. Traveling south will bring us to the Delvier region, where Rythel is located.
It may also be wise of us to stop and rest in the village of Larset. The town in the south, Rythel. What is it like?
It is a bustling seaport. With the myriad of people that come to and fro, you may very well be able to glean information on the one for whom you search.
But the ships weren't moving the last time we were there.
Here's to hoping they're back up and running.
Let us continue south through the Delvier region.
Brace for
Locked on. Neutralized. In my sights.
Unable to execute command. Destroy. Threat neutralized. Prepare yourself. Nowhere to run. Threat neutralized. Not much of a challenge. Moving on.
Well, that's over with. By the way, didn't you guys get attacked by some weirdo the last time you passed through here?
We did.
I can't help but wonder. Does he have something to do with the company that rearranged those pots?
It's still too early to tell. Travis, can you be certain that the evidence of people resembling that man exists on his planet?
Not 100%. It could very well be natives of some part of Nilbeth.
Nilbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of Asarius. Various and sundry races inhabit that realm, so it is not out of the question that one of them remains undiscovered.
Now that you mention it, since Elena's pod flew over Nilbeth on the way in, maybe someone there saw it and decided to follow her to this continent.
To that point, Nilbeth possesses technology and semiomancy that neither Osirius nor the Vale Empire do. Perhaps a few overweening semiomancers wish to leverage their position.
Let's hope it's nothing more. Not much of a challenge. Destroy. Neutralized.
Prep for engagement.
Locked on. Warning. Energy levels low. Advancing.
Worth lifting a feet.
Prepare yourself.
Enemies up
This should do it. Neutralized. To infinity! Destroy. Prepare yourself. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Ah, filthy pests!
Maester, are you alright?
I'm fine. I knew nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me! What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, the stench.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive? It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. Why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Is well stocked.
Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait! But can't we...
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have simples to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vanel, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is Ground Zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep? Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please. Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got it. Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be all right?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Ugh, why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed.
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rifle is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The fort?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
I finished collecting the sample.
So, it
Leave it
falls
to me.
to me.
I have acquired something of note. I finished collecting the sample.
Fire!
Hey, Leticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before? No, we have. It's identical to what
They possess morphological abnormalities.
Yes. In the Delta. Right now, Midas's health is our top priority.
Indeed.
zone of inhibition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
What did you want to talk about?
Though we only used currently available methods to create it, simply by creating this antibiotic, we'll be exerting our influence over the planet's scientific progress, accelerating it considerably. Are you sure you want to do that?
We've already come this far. Why are you talking like a Fed now?
Because if these people don't know how to properly use the antibiotic, it could give birth to a more resilient strain. The civilizations on this planet have yet to industrialize. They're incapable of manufacturing other drugs to combat variants. They have no means of dealing with allergic reactions to the drug. To be blunt, these people's understanding of bacteriology is almost non-existent. Handing them a medication that could theoretically create more problems than it solves is risky at best, and catastrophic at worst.
So we should let them die?
Ultimately, that is for you to decide.
Then I choose what'll save the most people right now. Sure, it's possible I could be choosing wrong, but that's for the gods and history books to decide. All us mortals can do is think. Think how we can safely help these people. Think how to avoid your doomsday scenario.
Understood.
Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Kato, and maybe her.
Hmm?
The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galca Lemphis.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cotarinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Kato seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand, in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now,
Unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Acknowledgement they gave me a... Thank you kindly.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
After we go past the shrine where we met Elena, we'll have to cross the Larkus Field and the Adali region again.
Northwest it is, then.
As it will likely be a long journey, it may be best to stop in the villages of Delric and Larset to rest or resupply.
Not that long with this one's help.
For sure. We're counting on you, Duma.
It's so tough being popular.
Insufficient. Locked on. To infinity. Not much of a challenge. Threat detected. Nowhere to run. Destroy. Perilous attack incoming. Execute blindside maneuver. Advancing. Neutralized. Point. It's dangerous. Prepare yourself. Warning. Energy levels useless. Low.
Before my ethereal onslaught!
Target neutralized. Destroy. Equal. Neutralized. Nowhere to run. Moving on.
Target acquired.
I didn't even see him.
Are you certain we shouldn't visit Larset Village, Ray?
We should still be pretty stocked on items, so we can probably keeping on to the north, can't we?
If we do run out of items, we can always turn back as well.
Understood. Ray has always been incapable of managing his items, but having you here gives me peace of mind, Leticia.
Just have to pass through this forest, and we'll be in the Adali region.
The vegetation here makes for poor visibility. Tread carefully.
Brace for a fight.
I'm always at the ready.
Finally back in the Adali region, huh? One step closer to hallowed Mount Galcalentis. Yeah, it's just a mountain. And we gotta find information about Chloe.
Threat detected ahead.
In my sights. Let it fly. Threat neutralized. In my sights.
Destroy.
Recharge first.
Threat neutralized.
sights. Warning. Energy levels. Prepare yourself. This should do it. Too slow. Insufficient output. Duma. Threat neutralized. I see I still have room for improvement.
If there is anything we require, we should visit the village of Ada to restock.
Good call. Midas might want to stop by there too.
No need. Who's really the type to be
Warning. Energy levels. Careless attack in execute blindside maneuver. Moving on.
Well, that's over with.
Is there a path here that leads to the Hallowed Mount?
There is. We head for the shrine.
Strike while the enemy is vulnerable. Moving on. Prepare yourself. Energy levels low. Can confirm. Hostiles eliminated.
Prep for engagement.
Too slow. Insufficient output. Too slow. Prepare yourself. Energy levels low. Impressive.
Exit from behind the lens.
Prepare yourself. Insufficient output. We should keep moving.
Well, sure is imposing enough to be hallowed.
Hence the shrine erected at its base. Compared to this, your climb to Ada was a morning constitutional.
Noted. But if Aucerians could scale this mountain a century ago, I see no reason why we can't.
Might I remind you, Midas, you're still convalescing. And I heard Albert also fell ill at one point. Please exercise caution.
Pardon me, but might it behoove us to pray for our safe passage?
Not if you're in as much of a hurry as you say.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to pray as well.
Why?
My pod crash-landed in this shrine's sanctuary, leaving it in utter ruin. If a tutelar does preside over this mountain, I should apologize to it for my transgression. Isn't that right, Ray?
As you wish.
Losing one's footing here is likely certain. Please, tread carefully so as not to slip and fall. Magnetic charge. Duma, insufficient output. To infinity! Threat neutralized.
That's over.
Target acquired. In my sights. I'm taking fire. Prepare yourself. Energy levels low. Keep your distance. Hostile.
Now, I didn't even see him.
Prepare yourself.
Seems I had nothing left to lose.
Will this do? Stay where you are! Prepare yourself.
If we all work together.
Let it fly. Target neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
Say goodbye.
Destroy. Neutralized.
This should do it.
Strike while the enemy is vulnerable. Repairs needed. Hostile gathering strength. Too slow. Running side recommended. Warning. Powerful attack inbound. Wake up. Do not. On the way. Initiate emergency protocols. I will be your opponent. To infinity! Full of openings. Wake up!
Everyone all right?
Low. I have acquired something of note.
Brace for a
Exercise caution. Taking fire. Advancing. Warning. Energy level parameters continue to increase. Destroy. Stay where you are. Threat neutralized. I suggest we make camp soon. To infinity! Too slow. Go. Taking fire! Insufficient output. Keep your distance. Too slow. acquired something of note.
The automaton sleeps.
She does, but why do you ask?
I doubt you understand. This is clearly beyond your ken.
After all I have seen, little would vex me about Ray or Elena.
But you saw what should be her muscles and bones. Those were no human innards.
I assumed it was similar to how we encountered the man with the horned pate. A new race, one with a drastically different anatomy.
I see. In actuality, what is Elena?
She's what we call an android. A highly advanced mechanical doll modeled after a human.
Pardon me, I find that hard to fathom.
Leticia, the operative phrase here is highly advanced. Remember my Lagomower in Ada?
I do.
Would that think to pray to a god?
Well, no.
Neither would Elena, and yet she was able to sense the anxiety in your facial expression. Make a moral appeal to Raymond and coax us in what she calculated would be the right direction. That is a feat even some of us humans cannot perform. Raymond, I must ask. Though she may be a doll, there must be something special about her, no?
If you want to know if she's special to me, then yes. But if you mean in general, no. Where I'm from, you bump into androids everywhere.
Preposterous, but also enticing. All right, I've made up my mind. I do not believe we have discussed my payment for repairing Elena. As compensation, you will take me back to your homeland with you.
Just so you know, that's not really for me to decide, but I'll put in a good word for you.
I am not asking.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry, I'll do all I can.
What wonders abound there?
Leticia?
Huh? Please, pay me no mind.
Then the matter is settled. Now, may we endeavor to complete these fools' errands? And may a certain royal retainer come to terms with his fate?
I am certain he shall.
I have acquired something of note.